What's up guys, Dave here. You are watching Studio Motors. It's time to upgrade the 392 XR. First thing on the list, 37-inch tires. I'm gonna tell you why I went with Cooper STT Pros. It's my first time running this tire and I absolutely love them. I did a world of research. I come from sports cars, so weight reduction is important to me, and I know this is counterintuitive to a lot of you Jeep guys that are doing these heavy Jeep builds, but I keep weight in mind anytime I'm making changes on a car. So let me explain that. When you are upgrading wheels or tires or changing wheels and tires, you are messing with what is called rotational mass. The weight of this tire doesn't stand still on the car. That weight on the tire is spinning, and that spinning weight is a lot heavier than if it was stationary weight. What I did was a world of research on a tire that's not extremely loud, that's very knobby and does a great job, lasts forever, but also is a very soft, smooth riding tire. The Cooper STT Pros, in my research, were the lightest 37-inch tire in production at the moment, and they weigh 75 pounds. So it's 75 pounds each. That is roughly 8.5 pounds heavier than the standard Rubicon 392 XR tire that came on this, which is the BFG KO2. Because it's not lifted, I went with some Spider Track spacers on it. We are running 1.75 inches all around, and it fits great. Now, when we threw on the tires and spacers, by the way, big shout out to Barkley Tire. My boy Louie and Sean at Barkley really hooked it up. Man, if you are in the LA area and you need tires, they have a location in Sherman Oaks, they have a location in Burbank. Barkley Tire, it's your go-to place. You won't believe what I paid for these mount balanced and installed. This thing's driving so good. It is so good. And I'll tell you why it's so good. So when you jump up to a 37-inch tire and you go from an all-terrain to a mud terrain like these knobby looking tires, what you're gonna get is you're gonna get a lot more road noise. The thing about these is they are no louder than the all-terrain BFGs that were on the car initially when I bought it. 28 is a great PSI for it, 29 is fine, 30 is fine as well, but I found 28 for me works the best with this tire. Obviously, when you run it at that lower PSI, it takes a little bit more to get off the line, but we're running a 6.4 liter Hemi in here, and that's what makes the Xtreme Recon so cool, that you could add this weight, you could go up in tire, you could run it at the PSI that you want, and at no point does it feel sluggish. So first upgrade, Spider Track spacers and Cooper STT Pros. When I go wheeling and off-roading, there's a lot of Jeeps that go with me typically. So if I get a flat or something happens there, then I'll grab a spare from somebody else. It's not the end of the world. And that means I could chuck my spare off. A lot of Jeeps drive around with them. A lot of girls drive around with their Jeeps as well. But these girls, a lot of times, if they have to change a tire, they're not even gonna do it themselves. So why are you chucking that spare along? Fuck it, get rid of this shit. As you can see, once you delete the rear tire on the JLs, you're gonna have this dip over here, and you notice the license plate is relocated from here to the center. These are the steel bumpers from Jeep. We're gonna dump these. Most likely, we are gonna go for an aluminum set this time around because, like I said, weight savings is what I'm kind of after and pursuing. Listen, I'm not trying to make a lightweight Jeep, but I do keep weight in mind as I'm building my Jeep. I have built a Jeep without keeping weight in mind at all. I know what that's like. And then I had to undo a lot of things and change a lot of things to shave some of that weight off. So this time around, I'm jumping into it the right way. Spare tire delete, license relocation bracket. I want it to be something that goes and flows with the lines of the car. The parts you put on the car can't be just separately developed and then put on. It has to kind of vibe with the car, mesh with the car. Here's what I loved about MotoBuild. It flows with the lines of the car. They got their logo up here, which is cool. It's not the full company name. It's just a nice M. I like that it's not overly branded. Really easy to do. I highly recommend it. It's one of the best looking ones. It has a camera relocation built in. Great product by MotoBuild. My first time using them. Even though it's a 392 with an endless amount of power, I do feel a difference with having this weight in the back gone. Also, your visibility is so much better because you don't got a tire blocking it. This tailgate is super light. It's just dope. It makes no sense not to delete that spare unless you got some serious reasons not to do it. Did the Jeep look better with the full bumper or does it look better in the stubby version with the ends removed? Let us know. How are you running your Jeep? Curious what people think. I don't know, I'm not crazy about it. We might just swap out the bumpers and call it a day. We got more mods coming, we got more upgrades coming, guys. I will keep you guys posted. Just some basic stuff to kick things off. 37s, spacers, spare tire delete, and took off the end caps. Tune in, subscribe. We got more stuff coming for the 392.